Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well today. I'm going to film my September installment of Makeout 2015. These are all of the products that I am decluttering for the month of September. I'm sorry, decluttering or using up. I pick 5 categories: skincare, hair care, nail polish, lips, and eyeshadow. My goal is every month to have at least 2 products in each category to either use up or declutter. This project is working really well for me. I'm really excited about it. By the end of the year, I hope to have just gotten rid of 200 products in this project alone. And that is just astonishing to me. I'm so excited about how this has been working out. So yeah, just let me go ahead and get started showing you the products. The very first product I have is something that I actually love, and this is the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Night Treatment in Clear. That's the box, and yes, I kept the box for the whole time I had this product. I featured this in my favorites video for August and September. I'm really liking this product. And what I am really liking about it is that the ingredients in it are good and they don't irritate my skin, but at the same time they're still kind of giving me some benefit and effect that I can see. It does seem to be helping with my hyperpigmentation. It does seem to be helping with breakouts. I do love this product and I did finish it off. Okay, this was a partial use up, partial declutter. This is the bodyBrana facial mask in strawberries and cream. This product was too harsh for me, honestly. I used it and it just felt so drying and so irritating, and I wasn't that excited about it. I got this in a box, and then I ended up getting another one at a later date in a box. So I held on to the other one just, on down the road. I'll come back to it because I have so many masks. I'm just trying to work through them and kind of get to know the products that I have. That's part of the problem, is that I don't even know what I have because I've had so much stuff that I just can't even use it all. So I'm decluttering what is left in here. I think I used that 3 or 4 times, but it was just way drying. Another skincare product. I went nuts with skincare this month and I kind of skimped on some other categories, so that's okay. Whatever. This is the Nourish Organic Moisturizing Cream Face Cleanser, Cucumber Watercress. I am a little bit on the fence about this. I'm getting ready for winter, and I know that my skin has a terrible time with indoor heating in the winter, and it just gets so dry. Between that and then going from that to the extreme cold, I just have the worst. It's like flaky and painful. Not for the whole winter, but I get these issues and it takes a couple weeks to go away. So I'm already kind of thinking, what products am I going to be using during the winter that are nice and gentle and sort of nourishing but not thick, heavy moisturizer. This is something I'm thinking about repurchasing. I have like 3 different face cleansers that I have either been using or have recently used up, and this is one of them that I'm thinking about repurchasing because of the gentle aspect. It was gentle, it did feel nourishing, it felt nice, it didn't strip my skin didn't feel dry at all after I used this. So I really did like this facial cleanser. I like that it's organic ingredient. So this is a possible repurchase for me this winter, but I did use it up. Okay, this is the Somerville Detox Daily Cleanser. This is definitely not a repurchase for me. It wasn't a terrible product. I did use it up. It's not a terrible product. It's not a great product. It's just sort of run-of-the-mill. It's Somerville, so it's a little bit expensive, and I just wasn't that excited about it, so I definitely won't purchase that again. This was a declutter. This is the Rock Deep Wrinkle Filler Retinol Correction. I got rid of this one because it was starting to get old. It had been in my cabinet a while, and every time I would go to reach for it, I was like, I don't know if I want to use that. I don't know if it's going to break me out. I just wasn't excited about using it, so I just didn't want to chance it with this, and it was getting old, and it was like, okay, I need to either use it or lose it, so I decided to lose it. Ooh, another skincare product. I love, love, love these. I want to do like a one brand review on the products that I love from this company. This is from the All Natural Face. I can't even read this. It's the moisturizing clay mask. It got a little bit of water. They're an indie company, so the labels, you know, aren't the best in the world. But anyways, I do love them. They're an indie company. I think you should definitely check them out. They have a great mineral foundation. This mask was superb, and I don't want to live without it. This is the absolute best mask I have found to date. And what I love about it is how gentle it is, but it's still effective. And that is just, for me, that is crazy. The funny thing about this mask, it kind of smelled like new car. Kind of smelled like that leather smell. It was kind of strange, but I don't care. It worked really, really well, and I was really excited about it, and I'm definitely repurchasing this very soon. Oh, I used up a lot of cleansers. This is the Clarisonic Refreshing Gel Cleanser. Nothing exciting here, nothing I'm going to repurchase. It worked really, really great with my Clarisonic. For those of you all who have the Clarisonic, you have to have a certain consistency for the Clarisonic to not feel irritating, or at least I do. You have to have sort of like almost a lubricating face wash. This one was perfect for that, but it's pretty expensive and it didn't really do anything special for my face, so I would rather just use something else. This was something from this is the Nourish Organic Eye Cream. This is a declutter for me. Why did I declutter this? I'm not sure why I decluttered this. I did for a reason. I felt like maybe it was irritating my eyes. I don't know. I wasn't that excited about it anyways. I didn't think it was like the best product ever, but it was something I was intending to use up. I think this is the last skincare. I had lots of skincare this month. I had to make up for some other categories I didn't do so well in. So this is the Lush Fresh Farmacy. I don't like this. I tried really hard. I didn't want to declutter it, but I just couldn't handle it, honestly. How it smells nice. It smells like minty and calamine. It's a calamine soap. I think it's calamine tea tree oil, maybe some like eucalyptus. I'm not sure. I didn't like this at all because it is so freaking, like, the texture of it is so weird. And it was really, really hard to use for starters. You had to get this thing like soaking wet. You had to get your face soaking wet. And then you had to like rub this on your face to get any product off of it. I tried and I didn't like it because it also has scrubby things in there. I don't know if you can see, but it has like some texture to it. And I didn't like rubbing this on my face. I couldn't get the product to come off on like a washcloth or on my hand or anything, so I could like just use my hands. So I just didn't care for that. Then I felt like I went through like a kick. I'm like, you know what? I don't care if I don't love using it. I'm just going to use it. So I went through a kick and I was trying to use it up, and I used it several days in a row, and it was just drying my face out so bad, and it wasn't really doing anything for the, you know, any bumps or anything that I had going on. It was just drying, and then I started getting oilier during the day. And finally, I just gave up. I had this much left, and I just have to declutter it because it just was not working for me, and I have too much stuff to play around with things that don't work. Next, we will do hair care. I have so many things that I was getting ready to like finish off this month, and then influencers sent me a shampoo and conditioner that I was like super excited about, and I wanted to try immediately so I could get a review up for you guys. That will be on down the road because I wanted to try it for like at least a month. So I had two things I had used up before I got that, and that was the Living Proof Frizz Free Nourishing Styling Cream. I didn't like this. Yeah, I didn't like it. I kept trying to like it. It has no heavy silicones or oils, and if you guys know, I'm not huge on silicones. And I wanted to love it, but I just didn't. I felt like it was drying. It didn't really do anything for frizz. There just wasn't really any benefit to using it, and it was drying. So I have a favorite product without any silicone in it at all. It's the Diva Styling Cream. I think if you're going to pick between the two of those for just a styling cream and fighting frizz, the Diva Styling Cream is much, much, much better. I'm not saying it's the best product on the market, but it is one of the best, it is the best product on the market that I've tried that doesn't have any silicone in it. So yeah, no on that one. This is a long time favorite. I just used up the sample of it. It's the Ojon Hair Restorative Hair Treatment. Love this. It's just a real thick, heavy oil that you put in your hair before you wash your hair, and then you just wash it out and, you know, condition it as normal. I always recommend this. I just think it's a good product. And this is something that's just so random, but I used to be obsessed with these hair dye things, and if I knew anybody who dyed their hair, I would always be like, if you ever have any of these extra, give them to me. And so I collected a bunch of these from people. I did use most of them. This was one I had laying around. I'm not as excited about them as I used to be. I've found that lately they've been too heavy on my hair, and they're just not as moisturizing as I thought that they were. Like, they feel really great at first, but long term they don't really do anything for your hair. So those were the hair products. Lip products. This just wasn't for me. I think it's a great product and I really liked it, but it just didn't work for me. This is the NYX Butter Lip Balm. This nice little pink color. I'm just too much of a person who, when I have this texture, like this sort of lip balmy texture on my lips, I like to go and like rub my lips around and that kind of thing. And this just travels too much for me. Every time I would try to wear this, I would end up with it all up here. So I can't do tinted lip balms. I'm going to quit buying them. I'm not going to buy any more of them because they do not work for me. And I did really like it. I thought it was a great product. I thought the color was pretty. There's the color. I thought the color was really pretty. There was so much that I did like about it. I thought the formula was great. I thought it was so moisturizing. But it just doesn't work for me because I'm messy and it travels. This is the Manna Lip Locked Priming Gloss Stain. This is just another product that is one of those like glossy stains that travels. I didn't feel like it went on super evenly. I felt like it was a little bit patchy for me, and also the color was not really a great color for me. I do like to have a couple of these sort of colors in my life, but it's really close to my natural lip, and I have so many of these colors, and I just kind of need to get rid of one, and this was sort of like the worst one that I had. So that's how that one got decluttered. And this is, lastly on lips, we have the Revlon Colorstay Ultimate Suede. Eek. These were, I thought this was awful. I don't know, I haven't seen really any great reviews on it. I did look it up after I used it, and after I decided I thought it was terrible, I looked it up, and I didn't really see anybody giving any great reviews on it. I don't think this was like the best product that Revlon makes. Let's see. There's the color. The color is nice. It just goes really, really patchy. And it reminds me of sort of those old school Colorstay. Those old school Colorstay products that you would put on and then you have the top coat. But this doesn't have the top coat, and it was so drying and so yucky. It would stick to like these bottom, like it would stick to like the perimeter of my mouth and then not stick to the center of my mouth. It just felt patchy and yucky and dry. So yeah, that had to go. I had two nail products this month. One is the Sephora Pantone Universe Tangerine Tango in Matte. I have not been impressed with, I don't think anything I've tried from the Sephora plus Pantone line. So as far as I'm concerned, they can just get rid of that because I'm not going to be buying anything else from it. I thought the quality of the makeup has just been kind of meh. This is another one. I have 4 of these. 4 came in a set, and they're all of this shade. And this was my least favorite, but I honestly don't love any of them. But I decided to get rid of this one. The formula was kind of yucky. It was matte. I'm not huge on matte fingernail polish. I put a top coat on over it anyways. And I don't know, it was streaky and yucky. So we got rid of that one. This is the Avon Nailwear Pro. I have no idea how old this is. And this is probably the only Avon nail polish I've ever had. And so I don't know really anything else about Avon nail polishes, but the formula on this was awful. I have 5 or 6 colors that are very, very similar to this. And this one had the absolute worst formula. It was very streaky, it was very thin and watery, and it was just kind of like running all over my nails. And I just didn't know. And I kind of didn't reach my goal this month on eyeshadow, but I did manage to declutter one. I'm kind of getting to this point with eyeshadow that I don't have as much to declutter. Like everything I have in my collection now, almost everything are things that I really want to use, or at least try to use a little bit of. So I don't know how the rest of the year is going to play out on eyeshadow because I'm really getting down to nil. Well, you know, I still have a ton of eyeshadow, but I'm really getting down to where I'm not dying to declutter anything. So this is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics, and this is in Wessick, maybe? Wessick? Comme ça. Yeah. This had, I'd never actually even swatched this until yesterday. I'm going to swatch this on a brush for you because these are so messy. And I feel like they swatch better with a brush. Okay, this eyeshadow is something I'm never ever going to use because it does 2 things. And I don't know, it's so reflective, it's hard. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it on camera. It does 2 things that I hate. One, it is uber shiny, and that's not my thing. 2, I'm actually one of the only people that I know that will admit it. I don't like duochromes. I don't like color shift in my eyeshadows at all. I haven't quite put my finger on why, but this isn't necessarily a duochrome. I think, in my opinion, this is just kind of a bad eyeshadow. But see how it kind of has that, like, you can see it's dark, but then when you blend it out, it kind of goes to just a light silver. I really hate when eyeshadow does that. I hate when it, like, starts one color and then blends out to a completely different color. I don't like the unevenness. I don't like the effect that it gives. I don't like it. So anyways, I will be letting that one go. And that is all of the products that I have for this month. Felt like there was a lot. There was a lot of skincare going on. But yeah, that's it. I'm enjoying this series so much. I'm trying to think of how maybe to do it again next year. It has just been so helpful. I think I'm at, after this one, I should be 140 products or so that I've gotten rid of this year. I'll put it down below. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. If you guys have any ideas for me, how I can kind of work this project next year. The problem is for eyeshadow and lip products, my collection is starting to really get streamlined, you know. I still have way too much, but at the same time they're all products that I like and want to use, so I'm not necessarily willing to keep decluttering quite as much, maybe a little bit. But anyways, so if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, chat with me in the comments. I love talking to you guys, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.